Welcome to the Top Gun Show. This is the Top Gun Show. The Top Gun Show with Steve Farmillo.
Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I bring you the top guns of the technology industry. But today, I'm going to bring you some other top guns as well. The top gun that I want to bring you is Ed Moses. He's a gold and a silver medal Olympian from the 2000 Summer Olympics in Sydney in the breaststroke. Ed is also a 13-time world record holder. Ed, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's nice to have you on. I met Ed in the gym. He has a great big cool car that says gold medal pools on it. And I'm like, oh, so how'd you come up with the name gold medal? He said, well, I won a gold medal. It's a real gold medal, man. It's pretty cool. You didn't bring it, though.
I did.
You did bring it? Oh, you got to pull it out.
See all those dents in it? That's
Dude, look at that. A real gold medal.
And a silver, too.
And a silver. Not to be forgotten. A lot of people are like, silver? Okay.
Push that aside.
Look at that. Congratulations, man. That is so cool. That is so cool. Well, I was Googling you, and you know, you can't believe everything you read on Google, but it said that you didn't start swimming till your high school senior year. I remember when I was a kid, I watched the Olympics, and I thought how cool that would be to win a medal for America, you know. I remember I think I'm gonna get me one of those medals, you know.
Yeah.
So I set my alarm clock for 5 a.m. and I'm gonna do this, man. I'm gonna win me a medal for this country. And I did it for 3 days, and then the fourth day the alarm went off, and I thought, shoot, I can't do this. So what possessed you, like senior year in high school? I'm gonna go in and go gold medal. I mean, that's kind of late, and just within a couple of years you got one.
It's, I mean, I'll give you the abridged version of it. I swam when I was younger, when I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And truthfully, I was really good. I definitely was good. I won the state championship, but I'd get stronger, I'd have more endurance. So I looked at it as like an enhancement to whatever was going to be next. And I knew I wanted to play a sport in college, but so my senior year I decided to join the swim team, not just the high school swim team, the local club team. And I jumped in the water. I trained in afternoons for 2 hours. And at that point I had been out of the water 6, 7 years, and I just had no ability to keep up in practice. Even though I was good when I was younger, I had nothing to show for it. And the coach that I was training under said, just give it these 5 months, and here's what we'll do. We'll go to a swim meet in April. I'll train you for these 5 months over the winter, and just go to this meet. So I'm like, okay, well, nothing bad can come of this. My coach rested me for a week. I was beat up, tired from all the training for 4 months. It's like a taper. I ended up winning both my events for the East Coast, the 100 and 200 meter breaststroke. Immediately that put me number 1 in the country in both the events. And at that point,
when you won the East Coast and became number 1 in the country, that's when you knew you were good.
That's when everybody knew. They were like, we've never even heard of this kid, seen this kid. To put it on paper, I went into that meet like 25th or 26th, on the East Coast for high school swimmers. My life changed. The next day I had to just pretty much say, well, there goes everything else in my life. Minus education, but from an athletic perspective, it was like, who the hell is this kid? And is this for real? We're 2 years out of the Olympics. This kid comes out of nowhere. No one better.
Wow, that's incredible. So, okay, fast forward to the Olympics. You get to Sydney.
Yeah.
Did you think you were going to win? I mean, you were good. You were great. Probably.
Let me give you a couple details in between. I end up winning the NCAA championships my sophomore year. So my freshman year, I go to college. I get second in both my events. Awesome. Now this is a big deal. In collegiate, NCAA collegiate, as a freshman, I get second in both my events. Each summer you have an international event. When it's the Olympics, it's every 4 years, and in between in those summers you have a Pan American Games or you have a World Championships.
Okay.
That's our pinnacle. After my freshman year, I'm part of the Pan American team and the best breaststroker in the world at 19 years old. At 19 years old, after my freshman year of college, 1 year before the Olympics, I go to Pan American Games. I miss the world record and become the number 1 contender for the gold medal.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So let me pause you for a second there. You've really only been doing this again for 2 years.
Yeah.
And you're the best in the world.
Yeah.
Are you just gifted? Is it work ethic? Is it diet? Is it the trainer? Is it all of those things?
So now you're asking all the tough questions, all the good questions, right? So there's obviously a talent there. Like I told you, when I was younger, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I was state champion. But by no means would that even remotely qualify me to
Sure.
get maybe even to college. There's work to be done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talent can only get you so far. Then you have to be just a
Yeah.
workaholic, perfectionist, like everything that you imagine to do what it takes to be the 1% of 1%. I'm doing it. It's on.
So you did it. You accomplished it. What was that like? I mean, you won the silver and
Yeah.
the 100, is that
Yeah.
right? And then the gold medal was the relay,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that night when you went to bed after
Yeah.
getting on the stand with these two guys,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What was that like? What was that like to like win a gold and a silver for this country?
You know, I swim the fastest breaststroke leg ever. We end up winning gold medal. We break the world record, and you know, I get my gold medal. So that was an amazing week for me at 20 years old to
Yeah.
go through all this on such a stage.
Yeah.
When 2 years earlier I was schlepping a golf ball around the driving range, you know, my life took a different path for sure.
Yeah, wow, that's... So do you do public speaking? Do you do motivational speaking, business?
I do. I love doing that. I absolutely love doing it. I love going to teach kids. I love talking to their parents, and I love sharing the story.
What happened after Sydney?
So after Sydney, I continue on. At that point, I'm 20. I plan to go to the Olympics at 24. You know, 4 years later in Athens, Greece. Over the next 4 years, as you said already, I end up breaking 13 world records, become world champion.
Like, talk a little bit about why you started gold medal pools and
So
what...
the parallel mostly is to be the best. You got to think like the best, look like the best, act like the best, be around the best, and that's, I think, true in anything you do. Anything you do. When it was swimming, I watched videos of the best of the best. When I went to golf, I went right to Arnie. I watched them practice on the range. You know, when I wanted to go back to business school, I went back to UCLA and got into school. So if you're not around these people and you're not thinking like them and you're not talking like them all day long, I think you're missing out.
Yeah.
And so that parallel for me was always important. You know, so the interesting thing about getting into pools was very similar. So when it was maybe about 2 years ago when I was living, 3 years ago now when I was living in Vegas, I had a buddy who built pools out there. So I worked for a company called Tao Nightlife, Tao Day Life Entertainment Company. So I was running pools and nightclubs, and the reason behind that was my philosophy was, where can I go to meet the most successful millionaires and business people every day without having to travel the world? So
Sure.
I went to Las Vegas and I said, these people can just
Yeah.
come to me. You know, if I run or look at a venue and all these millionaires are coming to hang out every day, all I got to do is network and meet with these guys.
Yeah.
And so I'm putting myself in those positions again.